And it's interesting to see how the mental game has started to become such a big part of college athletics overall.
Well, UAB works with a sports psychologist named Brian Cain, and in fact, he had worked with them in the fall. He had worked with them in January. In fact, he had each of the UAB players break a 1-by-1 piece of wood with their head.
Wow.
And say, listen, I want you to put what you want to get rid of on one side and what you want to accomplish on the other side. And each one of the players was able to break the piece of wood with their head. It's part of the team building and trust that UAB implements. I'm just glad they're not using wooden bats. Coach, you're looking to sweep the third of a 3-game series, and in fact, threes are good to you. This is the third consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament last year. So much so, you said other coaches at UAB are approaching you, asking you, what's the secret to your success?
Yes, you know, it's neat. We've got a championship culture at UAB, and we're young, but we're working hard, and we've got a lot of athletes that we're in charge of, and so I'm really pleased to, and welcome any coaches that want to come talk about the mental game that we think, you know, is obviously contributing to our success.
She breaks it down to increments, wanting to win every pitch, every inning, the mental game, the physical game. Outstanding coach. With the sports psychologist, and both McGrath sisters had a piece of rebar between them, and one end was right by their clavicle, and they said, okay, walk toward each other. They did. They bent the rebarb, and they said, you know, the trust that these two sisters have in each other and the team has helped take this team to some new chemistry that they haven't seen in UAB in the past. You know, UAB has this system that they say, go green, and obviously it has more to do with their team colors. It's when they're seeing things positive, it's go green, and today it's been all go green for UAB, from the hitting to the pitching to the base running and to the defense. Dennis with that great catch. They also have a red, and if they have a red, they have to recollect themselves. Or if they see a yellow, they have to kind of anticipate it's going to turn to red, so they kind of time out and go collect themselves so they can get back to green.